How do you handle someone who acts like they're better than you? When in reality, the reason they act like they're better than you is because they think you're better than they are. They are extremely insecure and they feel like they need to put on some kind of a show to make themselves known and to try to bring you down and elevate themselves. Of course, same old, same old. But how do you handle somebody like that? They usually brag a lot. They talk about themselves like every single thing is so important in their life. And whatever you say is so insignificant. And they're like, ugh, whatever. So you feel like about this big when you're talking to these people. And that's what they're trying to do. It's like you're around them and you can't put your finger on it, but you just feel unworthy. You feel less of a person when you're around them. And yet, when you're around other people, they bring you up. You feel good. You feel confident. When you're around them, you're like, you walk away from the conversation feeling bad and you don't know why. And that's their MO. That's what they're trying to do because they're jealous of you and they want your life. And so it's completely opposite of how they're coming across. If someone is really confident, they don't have to make others feel less worthy. They don't have to act like they're better than anyone else because they don't have to be. They're secure, they're comfortable, they're happy in their life, and they're not trying to bring anybody else down. They're not trying to elevate themselves and make themselves look so great because why? So whatever it is, whatever material possession they are bragging about, this is how I would handle them. Yeah, dismiss them. I mean, not blatantly, but if they start talking on and on about something new they got and it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and of course you don't have it, whatever it is they have, you don't have. That's the idea. Just like, great. Don't gush over it. Don't make a big deal about it because it's what they want. They want the attention. So we'll, act like, yeah, great. Okay. And then talk about something else. And if you change the subject abruptly, it's okay because you're kind and nice and you don't want to take away their platform and change the subject abruptly. But you should in this case. You should. So that they get the idea that they're bragging and boasting and putting other people down who don't have what they have is not going to get them anywhere. So if you take the focus off them, and I always say this, I feel like a broken record, but seriously, you have to do it. You have to do it. And I know you don't want to because you feel like, oh, that's so rude. But you know what? It's a whole different set of rules with these types. You have to give them the message loud and clear. It's not okay to brag. You're not going to sit there and listen, and you're going to change the subject to something more substantial. And they ought to get used to it because that's how it's going to be.